My name is Bridgette and I'm in grade 7 and I'll be reading you Cars. Driving Buddies. McQueen was a race car. He was shiny and fast. He wanted one thing to win the big race. Mater was a tow truck. He was old and rusty. He wanted one thing, a best friend. Mater lived in a little town. The streets were quiet and all was calm. One night, McQueen got lost on his way to the big race. He sped into the little town. Sheriff chased him. McQueen got scared. He flew into fences. He crashed into cones. He ripped up the road. He made a big mess. McQueen was sent to jail. He met Mater there. Mater liked McQueen right away. Sally, the town lawyer, and the other cars wanted McQueen to fix the road. McQueen could not leave the town until the job was done. McQueen got to work. He was unhappy. Mater wanted to show him some fun. He took McQueen tractor tipping. It was fun. McQueen told Mater why he wanted to win the big race. He would have fame and a new look. He would be a winner. Mater was happy. He had a new best friend. McQueen fixed the road at last. The news reporters found McQueen. Mac the truck was glad to see him. It was time to go to the big race. Mater was sad to see his buddy leave. The other cars were sad too. So Mater and his friends went to the racetrack. They helped McQueen. But McQueen still did not win. He helped an old friend finish the race instead. Now he knew what winning was not what he wanted most. What he wanted most were friends.
Hello, my name's Georgia Mazzaferro. I'm in 7th grade, and today I'm reading In the Haunted House. This is the house where the scary ones hide. Open the door and step softly inside. An organ is playing a funeral air. It is playing and playing, but nobody's there. Ghosts swim in the hallway. 3 witches appear. Bats hang by their feet from the cracked chandelier. Give me your hand. You're as brave as can be. I know you're not frightened, but stay close to me. At the top of the stairs, where the long cobwebs dressed, is a box with a lid that says, "Do not lift." The mirror that hangs on the dark paneled wall shows faces that don't look like faces at all. A mommy in bed, and it's dead as can be. So why does its dead eyes keep winking at me? And who's in the closet, dark as a tom, rattling his bones in the gloomy gloom? I know you're not frightened, but still we could go. No one would notice. No, you say no. The roof space is creepy and crawling with things, the things that have horns and raggedy wings. There's a coffin-shaped tub, claw-footed and deep, and in it a vampire who smiles in his sleep. At the basin, a werewolf is washing his snout, sucking in water and spitting it out. Is someone behind us? I don't want to look. It might be a zombie. It might be a spook. We're We're back where we started. The bats are still there, the organ's still playing a funeral air. It's time to go home, to step softly outside, out of the house where the scary things hide, into the day that a sparkle with sun. Halloween houses are so much fun. The end.
I'm Madison Holiday. I'm in 8th grade, and today I'll be reading the book, The Scarecrow's Hat. "That's a nice hat," said Chicken to Scarecrow. "Yes, it is," replied Scarecrow, "but I'd rather have a walking stick. I've been standing here for years now, and my arms are so tired. I love a walking stick to lean on. I'd swap my hat for a walking stick any day." Now, Chicken didn't have a walking stick, but she knew someone who did. "That's a nice walking stick," said Chicken to Badger. "Yes, it is," replied Badger, "but I'd rather have a piece of ribbon. It gets hot and stuffy underground, so I prop my door open with my stick, but I'm always tripping over it. If I had a ribbon, I could tie the door open. I'd swap my walking stick for a ribbon any day." Now, Chicken didn't have a ribbon, but she knew someone who did. "That's a nice ribbon," said Chicken to Crow. "Yes, it is," said Crow, "but I'd rather have some wool. My nest is on this high stone ledge, and it's very hard to sit on. I'd love some warm, soft wool to line it with. Let's swap this ribbon for some wool any day." Now, Chicken didn't have any wool, but she knew someone who did. "That's a nice wool coat," said Chicken to Sheep. "Yes, it is," replied Sheep, "but I'd rather have a pair of glasses. I have to keep a lookout for the wolf, and my eyes are not as good as they used to be. I really need a pair of glasses. I'd swap some of my wool for a pair of glasses any day." Now, Chicken didn't have a pair of glasses, but she knew someone who did. "That's a nice pair of glasses," said Chicken to Owl. "Yes, it is," said Owl. "My old ones broke, so I had to get a new pair, but I'd rather have a blanket. The sun streams through my window and keeps me awake all day, which wouldn't matter if I had a good, thick blanket to sleep under. I'd swap my glasses for a blanket any day." Now, Chicken didn't have a blanket, but she knew someone who did. "That's a nice blanket," said Chicken to Donkey. "Yes, it is," replied Donkey. "I'd rather have a few feathers. The flies drive me crazy, buzzing around my ears. My tail isn't quite long enough to flick them away, but if I had some long feathers tied to the end of it, I could swap them easily. I'd swap my blanket for a few long feathers any day." Quick as a flash, Chicken pulled out 1, 2, 3 of her longest feathers and tied them to Donkey's tail. Donkey was delighted and, true to his word, swapped his blanket for the feathers. Chicken took the blanket to the Owl, who swapped it for his glasses, the old ones, of course. She took the glasses to Sheep, who swapped them for her wool. She took the wool to Crow, who swapped it for her ribbon. She took the ribbon to Badger, who swapped it for his walking stick. Finally, she took the walking stick to Scarecrow. With a grateful sigh of relief, he leaned his tired old arms on the stick and gladly swapped it for his battered old hat. Chicken took the hat and filled it with fresh, sweet-smelling straw. "That's a nice nest," said Duck. "Yes, it is," said Chicken, "and I wouldn't swap it for anything."